Hi everybody, today I have with me Sigrid Wilson from Currajong, New South Wales in Australia, and Sigrid has been diagnosed with a rare disease called Dercum's disease. So Sigrid, I'd just like to start our interview by asking you if you could think back and pinpoint a time in your life when you first had the symptoms of Dercum's disease.
I first noticed a lump behind my left ear back in 1972 when I was about 36 years of age and had it removed. It was then thought to be a sebaceous cyst.
And so at that point in time, 1972, had Dercum's disease actually been discovered? I mean, where did the name Dercum's disease actually come from?
Dercum's disease was discovered by an American doctor called Xavier Dercum. The disease was named after him. He discovered it way back in 1988. Unfortunately, the medical profession has ignored it, and there isn't a doctor I have met, apart from the surgeon who diagnosed me back in 1995, who actually knew what Dercum's disease was.
And can you share with us, Sigrid, the symptoms of Dercum's disease?
There are many symptoms, up to 14 different symptoms of Dercum's disease, some of them being chronic fatigue syndrome, depression and anxiety, sudden weight gain, high blood pressure, cholesterol, headaches.
And what about lumps themselves, Sigrid? Can you describe the lumps for us, what they actually are?
Very briefly speaking, Dercum's disease is multiple lipomas, which are fatty lumps all over your body, and each particular lump has a nerve ending or is very painful because it has a nerve ending.
And are they common in their shape and size?
They are very irregular. They can be anything from a small pea size to a very large round lump. They can be elongated, rectangular, and they sit in between your muscles and they get in there and squash your muscles, and very painful.
And do they occur in a common place in the body, Sigrid, or?
The only thing that is probably Dercum's disease free, that is lump free, are the hands and the face. But the lumps can be on any other part of your body. I have hundreds of them all through my body, all different shapes and sizes.
And Sigrid, I've actually been doing some research on the internet myself about Dercum's disease, and I've come across many websites that are saying that Dercum's disease is being regularly misdiagnosed.
Yes, fibromyalgia is one of the symptoms that doctors often diagnose because they don't know about Dercum's disease, and so many Dercum's disease sufferers are misdiagnosed. I have a group of about 500 Dercum's disease sufferers on my Facebook site and on my email page, and we all help each other because we are also frustrated with the medical profession either not caring or not wanting to know, and it is extremely frustrating. We are treated very badly by the medical profession.
And is there currently any treatment at all for people with Dercum's disease once they're diagnosed?
There is no known treatment. The only treatment that is offered us are painkillers, or we can have those lumps surgically removed, or liposuction, which isn't a very good answer, nor is it a good treatment, because what happens 9 times out of 10, those lumps reoccur, bigger and fiercer and worse.
And so, to your knowledge, Sigrid, is there anybody actually studying Dercum's disease or looking for a cure?
There is one doctor who started taking an interest just several years ago. Her name is Dr. Karen Herbst, and we as Dercum's disease sufferers would like to thank her for taking an interest. You can find her on the website too, and also there are 2 Swedish doctors who are researching, but there are very few results. In fact, there is no positive results at this stage.
And so with your video here, Sigrid, what's your aim for people watching it? What are you trying to achieve?
My aim is to touch and to create awareness, particularly to the medical profession, general practitioners especially, because they are the ones that see the patients, and all the specialists. The other thing I would like to do is to explain my theory to people who are researchers in neurology, particularly who research the brain, who research brain cells, who are working with researching the job of neurotransmitters, and also nerve specialists, psychologists and psychiatrists. I do believe that Dercum's disease is connected to trauma.
And why is that, Sigrid?
Every sufferer whom I've spoken to, as myself, has had tremendous trauma in one way or another, and it has been scientifically proven that the brain cells actually change shape with trauma. They actually elongate in the emotional part of your brain. And I've done a lot of research over these many years, and I have my own theory, and I would like this theory proven by the professional researchers of neurology.
And Sigrid, can people watching this video who may be suffering Dercum's disease or have even been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, can these people contact you through your Facebook page? Do you have an email for that?
Yes, you are most welcome, if you suffer with Dercum's disease, to become my friend on Facebook, where we have lots of discussions. There is another site called mdjunction.com. There's a group there. I have groups on my emails, and you're most welcome. I would really like to see how many Dercum's disease sufferers actually are in the world. There are 10,000 or so known sufferers, but I'm sure it's more than double that.
And so just again, what was your email address for your Facebook?
love_charity@hotmail.com.
Okay, well thanks so much, Sigrid, and I just pray that this video, if you're watching it now, I pray that anybody watching this video can forward it if they know of any general practitioners or psychologists or people in the field of neurology. If you could forward this video and post this video link onto sites which it may gain attention. And again, Sigrid's email is love_charity@hotmail.com. You can add her Facebook and become a friend, and I guess, Sigrid, the more people that are aware of Dercum's disease, and the more people who may have Dercum's disease and not even be aware of it, if we can all join together and be one voice, we can hopefully be working towards a cure for this disease.
I sincerely pray that there are some professional researchers of the brain and also the nervous system, or any specialist doctors watching this and listening to this, and I pray for all of us sufferers. It is a very, very painful and long-suffering disease.
And Sigrid, do you have any final words that you'd like to say before we end our video?
My final words are this: all of you who suffer with Dercum's disease, the many of you who have not been diagnosed with Dercum's disease but have listened to this video and recognise the symptoms, please do contact me and please get word out, and we need to work together to get the right people to research this disease so that we can find a cure.